Welcome back, welcome back. So today we're gonna do a quick lesson. I am. If you can't see it, that says nigger with the ER. Not nigger, nigger. So that was put there weeks ago after I smashed my enemies to dust. And Anthony Wonder drive near my house and say, "Fuck your mother, you's a bitch." I'm not saying it's you, I'm just saying that that's around the time it happened all that time ago. And, you know, I don't give a fuck. But today, we can use it as a lesson. So, you know, it's that real, homies. See, my brothers and sisters, you walk past shit every day that your hater, that you don't know who they are, or they leave your ass messages. You just don't be seeing them. See, a man like me, I see everything. I see all the little signs on the mailboxes and sound the horns. I see all the signs on my route, you know, a little spray paint here, a little spray paint there, you know? And I keep telling you people, your intimidation tactics won't work. What the fuck did Bane say to Batman? Nigga, I was born in the shadows. We're both members of the League. Your politics sound the horns. Your politics won't work on me. Why? Cause nigga, I do those politics, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? You can't beat an illusionist or wordsmith with words. What did Nas say? Mastermind does everything by the book. Mastermind. See, you guys think I'm fucking playing when I say these things, but that's because I don't appear to be a mastermind. I appear to be a fucking fool. Just how all the masterminds that, you know, had to deal with real shit. See, that's the number one trick they all play. I'm an idiot, and I'm gonna make you think I'm an idiot. Get it? And then you find out the hard way, you got shut up. Now, a lot of things have been happening among the world, among all of us, and now I understand why the readings have been brought into my life. After reviewing so much and seeing how, like, my life is reflecting other people's lives, or their lives are reflecting mine because I'm older than them. Either way, it doesn't matter. Like the rap shit, it's like, I literally like Kendrick Lamar's ego or something. And that feels good. It feels good to know that you write shit that is so old and so real that one day it's gonna come out, even if you ain't the one that says it. That's good by me. As long as the message gets out, right? Anyway, did you know the word nigger means king? You know, back before you got your hands on it. You know that? So when, you know, you put nigger on that thing, and then I got this on my head, all you let me know is what I am. I'm the king of the sweepers. I'll always be king, nigga. Anyway, let me get off y'all, cause, oh my lord, I don't want to waste my time, you know. Been having these thoughts recently because of Mr. Drakey Draco. He made his little boo-boo, and then Puffy and all these other men are being exposed, and then other men are exposed to other men, and the age gap is going to be talked about now. And what is truly appropriate. Right? Now, I talk about this a lot without talking about it. When you go into the Bible and you follow the law of God, He says you gotta work and build yourself up for like 40 something years. Now, we know the Lord doesn't mean everything to the T. Like your 40th birthday, that's when you get a wife. You get it? So, you skip me with all that dummy dum dum dum. And then it says the woman should be half his age, right? Now, when you really think about that on a level of maturity, manhood, and certain things a man has to do. What do they say? Rome wasn't built in a day, So a man's not built in a day. And that means we're building towards something, and, it takes time. There's no getting around that. Period. Even if it wasn't this world with the jobs, and it was my father's world where, nature and shit, it takes long. It ain't gonna take 3 days to build a house and then farm the land and all these things. It takes a long time. Period. Years. And then we're at this dilemma now where it's all that shit's about to start getting questioned, and women are gonna start talking crazy to men, and it's always been happening. Like when I was younger, I've always heard older women complain about older men going after the younger women, and you only want to be with them young girls because they young and they dumb. They ain't listen to you. Say stupid shit like that, like that's bad things or something. She's young and fertile. She can have your baby. Without comp, she can have multiple babies if you wanted to. Woo, she got all the time in the world. You an asshole for that. You're an asshole. I'm like, yo, when y'all look at it from that point of view, y'all sound real stupid. And then y'all love each other so much, and y'all claim y'all so smart and we mature faster and all this shit. But yet y'all don't think a 21, 25-year-old woman should be with an older, twice her age man because she's still wet behind the ears. She's a dummy. She's young. But when you're 21 yourselves, you're like, I'm fucking grown. I know all the tricks of the trade. I know. And y'all sure do act grown when y'all 21, right? Y'all know everything. And then when y'all get older, y'all like, nah, fuck the younger me. She don't know what she doing. So then by the default of you saying that you're declaring that all women, when you're young, you need to be controlled. You just don't know what you're doing. Sound the horns, and that's what men say. Sound the horns. Sound the horns. Isn't that sound the horns? Isn't that what men say all the time? But you disagree with us. Nah, I don't need no nigga over me. You ain't my daddy. Well, according to what you say out of your own mouths about the age gap in dating, you do need someone to be over there teaching you how to look for a man. You get it? Or is it that you are just, not going to say the word jealous. You have wasted your time, and now nature and reality setting in, and there's nothing you can do. You can't weasel your way out of it. You can't cry your way out of it. You can't pay your way out of it. You can't do none of that shit. Your time came and it passed. Get it? And that's it. Just like a man that wastes his time and never builds on himself, and he becomes average. Well, most average men, when you're older, when you're younger, being an average man's easy. You can get a girl, you can have sex, all that dumb shit. When your ass become a man, being an average man can cost you everything. You done love this girl with all your heart, you whatever the fuck in the world, and then next thing you know, she's just like, you're not good enough, and I'm not a man that treats me better. He's not beating me. He's not nothing. He's more of a man than you. And you won't have a problem with leaving your girlfriend, your mother, your family, everybody tell you, yeah, it ain't wrong for you. He a better man. He gonna be able to want to take care, and he gonna do it. So it's like, come on. And I realize now, with all these allegations coming out, like I said, people are starting to discuss it. I seen a little thing on it, and it kind of had me angry because the women were talking about the things that I'm saying right now and how, y'all wrong and da-da-da. And I'm like, yo, bro, when you were that age, that's exactly the man you went for. You get it? And then by default, when you guys say I want 6'6", I want 6 inches, 6 figures, and 6 feet tall, men are not getting 6 figures in their 20s and 30s. Not a lot of them. So, you're gonna have to wait. And if you have to wait, then that obviously means when you're younger, if you want that man, what are you gonna? You can't have it, because you have to get a man your age. You have to stay there with him. You have to go through the bullshit, and then when he gets all the way up there, you're like, see, yeah, I know you can do it, baby. Yous don't do that. You're not waiting 20 years for a nigga to get on board. A lot of yous, and that's your own choice. You can do whatever you want, but if you do that, then that means by default you have to go after an older man, because only older men have all those things. And then, even if a younger man has all those things, the older man has experience with life and women, so he's already like, nah, I know I need one woman, The young man's like, man, there's so many options out here. I don't even know if I'm with the right one. Duh. So it's like, that shit just, I don't know, man. Like, that's going to be a very, I can see it coming. A lot of people going to start talking about this, and hopefully men don't just get into their feelings like we usually do and start berating these women with, oh, you're older and you're useless, because they're not for nothing. It's just they live a different lifestyle now, like that. The lifestyle of really believing you could do whatever you want and there's no repercussions. Well, now you're living them. And sound the horns, that doesn't mean, oh, you shouldn't be loved or you can't find, because there's men that messed up too. There are men that whatever, there are men that will accept or work on with your problems, and maybe he can't have kids, so he ain't worrying about them. Or maybe, this economy's falling to shit, so they're like, nah, I'm not doing that to myself. You get it? So there's always situations where men and women can still and will be together. It's just, will you choose each other? Will you let go of your pride? Will you let go of the foolish things that you believe you deserve, but you surely haven't gotten your whole life? If you deserve something, but you have to wait 40, 50 years to get it, then that's, I don't know, like, maybe, like when they say if you work for the shit and look for the shit, maybe you won't have to wait so long. Because I'm not going to say the Lord, how you doing? I'm not going to say the Lord doesn't make people wait for things. But, like I say, like if even the Lord said to wait 40-something years, get your shit together, well, then that's the Lord telling the man right away, nigga, you gonna wait 40 years. That's it. You want a good wife, you better make sure you're mature enough. You better make sure you've been through the ringer. You better have lost like 3 times in your life. Lost everything. That give a man enough time to lose everything like 3 times and get the fuck back up at the same time, bro. Now you ain't got to be with that dude when he lost. And be like, oh shit, I don't know if he's gonna ever come back. Oh, I don't know if I trust this thing. Sound the horns. You get it? Then, I gotta stick up for the ladies, yin and yang, and how men literally take advantage of that, and you're older, and you're mature, and, you're using that shit against the young women, barefoot, pregnant, in the house, ain't doing nothing, not for nothing. The Lord said you gotta build a woman like that. You can't just go get some young chick and not pour into her. See, once you do that age gap as a man, that's your responsibility now. You got to make her a grown woman. She's a woman, but now you got to make her a grown woman. Duh. If you chose her, it's because she's responsible on the small things. Being nice, being friendly, cleaning the house, keeping herself fit. You know how easy it is for a young woman to be fit? Oh yeah, they don't have to work out. Why the fuck should older men choose younger women? You're in your prime, and when men want to have time to do things, and you're older and you don't want to do it, well, we don't want to hear that shit. You get it? We don't want to hear it. Just like when a woman is holding a man down, And she gets eventually tired, like, oh, I see the truth in this world. Some men can't get up, and I'm with one of them. I'm tired of this shit. I'm done with sound the horns. I'm done with you. It's the same thing. So it's like nobody really has a clear advantage on this. I'm not saying that just because we follow these rules or laws or whatever you want, it doesn't mean people can't take advantage of this shit. But when men start holding these men that do get these younger women accountable, like, yo, dog, if you do some sneaky shit, we're coming. We're coming. We're going to destroy you. You still have your job. We ain't beating you up and anything. But nah, dog, we on the good guy team, dog. We putting niggas' faces up now. From now on, every young woman that gets destroyed and all that and left to the wayside, nah, we going to put you on the summer jam screen, dog. We going to make it cool again to shit on you niggas. Just like we know we making it cool to shit on the women now, we gotta start putting those dudes out there. That way, you know, it's all even. We all gotta take this ass whooping equally. And we all gotta get healed, and we all gotta love each other equally. So, you know what I mean? I'm tired of all this, you know? Everybody talking about that love equal, but nobody wanna hand out these ass whoopings equally. Nobody wanna take that shame equally. It's understandable, you know what I mean? It sucks to know you have the power to change your problem, but you don't see the problem as you. So, with that being said, you know, I think people should understand that. Also, women should understand that when you say, or at least I believe this, when women say, they're bird brains, they're every man's not getting successful to be a fucking super entrepreneur, intelligent, discuss the cosmos ass dude. Some niggas want to get rich and do nothing. We want to be like yous. You know how yous, I want to go places and I want to just do things. And yous don't have nothing intelligent to say. Like, I want to go to museums and I want to go learn my ancient history about my bloodline. And I want to see who are you. Yous don't say shit like that because real intellectual shit is that, and yous don't care. You just want to chill and go to Paris and see the Eiffel Tower, not for the history. You won't learn when it was built. You won't learn what it's built out of. You won't learn who built it. You don't give a shit about that. You just want to take a picture in front of it and say, haha, bitch, you ain't never been there. That's what y'all doing. That's what that stick the tongue out shit and all that. Yo, it's sick how girls, y'all torment each other. Y'all in automatic, first of all, you're in automatic competition with each other because there's more women than men. So yous can never be fucking united. Yous can never truly be united because your prize and the thing yous want, there's not a lot of it, and the one next to you is the one that wants it too. So you're automatically thrust into competition. And then you snake each other, and it's ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I watched older women talk a younger women out of a good relationship with an older man and then just, you know, end up with nobody or end up with a bunch of young bozos like themselves and, you know, and the bitter older man or the bitter, I've seen men do it too. It ain't just women. And it's pathetic, you know what I mean? Once you get a certain age, you have to start trusting yourself to make the right choices. I get it. When you have abusive people that have always been around you, always second guessing all your choices, you've already looked back at all your own mistakes, so you're like, shit, I don't know how to choose. Yes, you do. You know right from wrong. You know what the fuck is good and you know what's bad. Once you learn those things, you know how to choose. You're just not confident. You're not mature in making the right choice so many times that's why you don't feel confident, because you're not mature enough. You didn't make enough right choices. That's what maturity is. Wisdom ain't knowledge. You don't know shit and you're wise. You know shit because you've been through it so much that the next time you go through it, you're like, wait up, there's a right coming up. Wait up, this motherfucker just arguing, they petty, I ain't trying to deal with it. Oh, this person make me feel this and this, but they got like 10 red flags and I'm not beef for the shit no more. I gotta talk to them about that and see about these red flags instead of just judging it and just see if it really is what it is. You get it? Like, and that's what a lot of people are coming into. Like, I've noticed it when I said it in one of my raps going over my videos. It's the Aquarius age and it's the big shift. It's my turn to get rid of all you dipshits. I realized Aquarius is a mental sign. Pisces is a very emotional water sign. We just left the age of Pisces, which that's like the age of Christ, supposedly. And that's the age of water and the mental and, like the flow. The water gets chaotic, get it? So now if we're in the age of Pisces, that's the age of knowledge and revealing. Oh yeah, my father said Armageddon's coming. Armageddon means the revealing of knowledge, not the end of the world. When knowledge gets revealed, then the lying world that we lived in goes bye-bye. So it's the end of the world, get it? But it ain't the end of the world. See, when you're actually smart and understand metaphors and punchlines and parables, like Jesus was talking, then you start to understand what shit means. Or at least you have a better presumption, because I ain't gonna say I'm 100% right. But, like I said, it's about that time, man. We're in the age of knowledge and making better choices. We're in the age of information where you can see results and see things faster. You can look shit up. You know what I mean? So you got to put your big girl panties on and your big boy boxers on. And you got to make decisions that may or may, be good or bad. But the better you actually learn about the person, learn about what you really want, then you can't go wrong, because we are not meant to always be with certain people. Some people are meant to come in your life to build you up and split apart. And now you're ready. Now you understand. Now you get it. That's why when you know a relationship's over, you're supposed to leave. That's what makes bitter relationships. Motherfuckers that don't want to leave. They're like, there's nobody else and I love them so much. Yeah, I get it, but y'all ain't happy. And y'all really physically or mentally abusing each other to the maximum, where y'all literally can't even talk to each other. Or when y'all do, it's all like a routine. It's not even real no more. I remember being in this shit. Anybody want to run their mouth, man, you go do 10, 11 years with somebody, build a home with them, and then realize it's all over, and you realize, like, yo, I gotta go cold turkey. I love this person too much, nigga. This is drugs, nigga. I can't. Only way I'm gonna get away from this person, I can see my weakness. I'm brainwashed. I can act tough. Give it a couple days, I'm missing. I can't sleep right. I'm rolling over, putting the pillow between my legs because I'm used to holding that at night. Man, listen, we be fucking ourselves up being with somebody for too long, but it ain't. It's you attaching to somebody, and you're supposed to do that. But when you know it's over, hey, you gonna go through it or you gonna go through it, bro. Perfect example. Thank you, Father. Sound the horns. Last night I heard a perfect story that describes this type of situation. There's a cow and there's a bison. A storm's coming. Both animals can sense the storm's coming, naturally. When a cow senses the storm coming, it starts running away before the storm even gets near it, so it can go to safety. When the buffalo senses the storm, it runs directly towards the storm. Now, moral of the story is, when you run away from the storm, storms move very fast. You're not going to outrun a storm. So when you run away, it eventually catches up to you, and then you're going to keep running, making yourself go through the storm longer and longer and longer. Then you're going to get tired because of the terrain, and you're going to stop, and now you got to sit there in the fucking storm and pray and hope God doesn't hit you in the head with a tree or something. Now, the bison, on the other hand, because it has whatever it has in its spirit, it goes right at it. And it has to go through the storm, and it's brutal and it's rough in the beginning because you're taking this shit head up. But immediately, because you're going through it in the opposite direction, the storm's going the opposite way, so you're going to make it through the storm faster. The pain will be over faster because you chose to go through the storm. You know, like the storm of being alone? You know, like the storm of ending a long relationship? You know, like the storm of pulling your head out of your ass when you know you like somebody and you're gonna blow it by not telling them? See, that's why, even though I hate rejection, I don't ever, if I like somebody, I don't give a fuck if it's just my little lusty feelings or I really believe, oh, this could be something. I'm gonna say something. Why? Because I've learned that lesson and watched somebody else take what was mine. Because I was too scared to say anything. What's going on, man? And that's why I always constantly say women that are older and you're reformed, or you're trying to get to that level or whatever, usually in a world where a lot of good men, or the men that you're going to want to choose or whatever, one, we either so rejected that we ain't trying to holler at everybody because dude's getting embarrassed. Two, all of this, they may have went through things in life and they can't see who actually likes them. Like me, I know I had that problem. I always had that problem because I'm nice and I'm friendly to women. And when you're nice and you know how to like stand up straight, walk, open the door, let them walk across the street, they start acting nice to you, start doing shit for you. You know what I mean? And men can confuse that for, oh, she must like me now. No, she just sees you as a man. That's why they smile at you every day, because you're just a good man. Get it? And we deal with things like that, like just being a good man, it's hard to tell sometimes for some of us, and that's why I always say those same type of men, all you got to do is say something. Once they see that they that dude to you, it's over. It's over. It's a wrap. He gonna start showing you what it is. Men don't mind taking the lead, but like I said, we like bisons, bro. Once I sense that you like me, I'm fucking charging straight at it. I'm not running away from the shit. That's what yous do. When y'all know we like you, I gotta pretend I don't like them a little bit. When a chick grown as hell, acting right and grown, and say, I like that nigga. And that's what a lot of you, that's why the gap in the age, that's why y'all be beefing. Because a young chick quick to tell an older nigga, yo, you look good. I like the way you did it the third. Old chicks, y'all like, man, this nigga better say something to me. For what? For what? You get it? I wonder why. I wonder why a younger person is quicker to shoot their shot. Because they don't give a fuck. They're like, if he tells me no, he tells me no. I think he likes me because he's looking and I'm looking, but he don't know because obviously, sound no horns, many people may be looking, and women look at other women looking where they looking, and then like, oh, you get it? So it's like, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to breathe some life into some of y'all women that may still have a chance, but you still running off those old generation programs of a man gotta do and say everything first. He gotta yo. Did you fight for freedom or not? Did you fight to say I could do what you could do? Well, run game, dog. Butter me up, make me feel special. That's how dudes is feeling nowadays. You got like I showed you on that one thing where the dude was making a joke, talking like women and showing women like, if we talk like that, oh, I only want a girl short. You any chick over 5'9", you're disqualified from men. Like how y'all do with the six foot thing, right? And this shit is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm losing my train of thought. I gotta get back to work, man. All love, all praise to the Most High. I know there's women wolves watching, and all through my life, women always listen to me more than men. So, I'm definitely sure there's some women watching, learning, and I'm telling you, if you found my channel, you found it because the Lord wanted you to, put your masculinity down for a little bit, because the world's been violent and hurting you in many ways. So, you gotta do what you gotta do, but you still gotta be a woman.